I can see. Hopefully, I'm live. Hopefully, you guys can see me. Oh, I forgot that StreamYard told me that it's going to be like a slight delay. So, welcome everybody. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. My volume is all the way up. I'm looking on my laptop on the same time. No, Peach, I did not forget. It's just that Son gave me some suggestions to put it before um I started the live, to put the links before I started the live as well. And yeah, so I can't really see, but I can. It's blurry. Hey Peach, hey Noel, hey Son. And then I was trying to be punctual and come on live. What are y'all saying? Oh, I think you should wait a little bit, Peach, only because I remember I was doing Sun's Live earlier and I got the notification. If they hit the notify me button, I got the notification that she went live like 10 minutes after. I was just live for real. I'm like, we're already here. What do you mean? So I would wait like maybe 2 to 3 minutes. And if you see me dip down, I'm trying to read the comments at the same time. Hold on, let me see if I can. And the links disappeared. Mm. So yeah, my laptop is here, but I'm like dipping down to see what you guys are saying. So that's the ghetto part about it, I guess. Using StreamYard. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. As you can see, my base is already on my face. And if you don't know who I am, I forgot where my camera was. My name is Brittany, and I'm a beauty educator, cosmetologist, esthetician, hairstylist, all the things of beauty. I'm here to help you. I'm here to have fun. This is grown woman, grown man status. So if you're about that life, if you love to learn while being chilled, then this is the Makeup Lounge, and this is just for you. And tonight we're going to have a little bit of fun. I am going to do a look more so inspired by the Cowboy Carter tour. I've never seen Beyonce live. I've never been to a concert. Let's talk about that. But I've never seen Beyonce live, and I was just like, it would be so fitting to do a Cowboy Carter tour inspired makeup look. Also, like her tour looks are always top tier, no matter what. So, so yeah, I was just like, it's always on brand. It's always it doesn't move. So I'm like, why haven't I done a look inspired by that, or at least like copied one of her looks? Um, Oh, I can show on stage. Cool. Okay, I opted out of the Cowboy Carter tour, but I have gone to Beyonce's other tour, so hopefully this makes up for not going to the tour. I don't know. I can't answer that one. I don't know why I can't like scroll through the. That's right. Son told me I can't really like see or scroll through the comments or something like that. It's very ghetto, but here we are. So I have my laptop. I'm looking to see what you guys are saying. Let's see. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. And I was able to turn my my phone, which was great. So I was just like, hey, I need it to be turned so it can actually look like a YouTube video. So I have my base on because same old. I am planning on showing you guys what I purchased from made by Mitchell. Hopefully it should be coming soon. I'm not sure when. I have to double check because I did get an email a little bit earlier today, but I was a one man show for a few hours today, so I haven't had a chance to really like buckle down and do like admin stuff. So, but anyway, so I'll show you guys what I purchased. I don't purchase often. I purchase when I need to, but I'm learning to start purchasing for myself. So, yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what I got later. If you don't know what I typically use, I'll show you real quick. Yes, thank you, Peach and Noel. Sorry, y'all, if I look lost, that's because I'm trying to see. But if you know me, I already showered and my face is clean. And I use my own products to, cleanse, moisturize, and stuff. I do have the moisturizing sets here. This is the Low Thou Moisture Mist. This is the lavender one. This is the lavender one that I use. And this is Shea Souffle. I'm going to open her up because you can't see her. Shea Souffle is bae. Nice and creamy to the touch. You can use this full body, including your hair. Both of these, actually. And the mist is really hydrating. It's a hydrating mist that helps to wake up your skin. You could also use it after makeup to mend the face products together, which I love, by the way. So I used that, and then I followed up with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum. This one is the newest one, fresh pressed, and then her long lost sister is Juice Boost. Love them down. It's a great like serum glow, so I like to use that all over. If you want a more prominent in your face glow, then use the Danessa Myricks Illuminating Veil. This is in Goddess. This is bae.com. I wouldn't suggest using this all over. I mean, you could use it all over the face if you want to. That's if you want to glow beyond time. You know what I'm saying? But if you are trying to just glow a little bit and you're not a highlighter type of person, like powdery highlighter type of person, then definitely use this. You can use this underneath your foundation, or you can use it on top of the foundation. So I put it at the highest points of my face and to get that inner glow. This is not a natural, as you can see here, how glowy it is. It's not a natural, sophisticated product. It's highly pigmented. And so that's what I was saying. A little bit goes a long way. So yes. Let's see what you guys are saying. Noel and I had the same thoughts. I use that product. Bring my laptop up here so I can't see. I use that product for the base of my look for the show I went to. It looked gorgeous. Kat, are you talking about the illuminating veil? Are you talking about the illuminating veil? And thank you for sharing my skincare line, girl. Yes, I know the illuminating veil is an oldie but a goodie, and it's definitely kit worthy. Like, it's so good. And it's great if you're going on stage too. If you're like the type of person that's always on stage, singing, dancing, that kind of thing, or just speaking, that product is really, really great. And then moving on to the lips, I use the Moisture Repair and Balm Serum by Danessa Myricks. And she looks like this inside. I put it on my lips. I didn't put it on my face today because I feel like I just didn't need it. If you followed up on the last slide, remember I mentioned about certain products that, or just products in general. If you feel like your skin doesn't need it at the time, then don't put it down. So I just felt like I didn't need it, so I didn't use it on my face. And then I use this sparingly. This time, the Yummy Skin Universal or yeah, can't talk today. Yummy Skin blurring powder, blurring balm powder in Universal. I use this just sparingly on my face, more so in the inner center of my face. This one is really great if you have trouble with oily skin. If you have really extreme oily skin, I would combat this with a primer as well. I mean, you could use this as a primer, but just to be on the safe side, if you know what if you know, you know. So yes. Checking the chat. Although I did look like a naked mole rat during the meet and greet. Okay. Why did you look like that? Did you not have any makeup on, or that was the only product that you used? Hey Susan. Welcome in, girl. Let's see. Oh, I kept your thingy on stage. I just realized that. Anyway, so I am going to push in the foundation into my skin. I use the OG. Once I get it together, hold on. The Vision Cream Cover. This is a foundation, concealer. It's a concentrate of whatever you want it to be, all in one. I use this all over for my face for my actual like foundation shade. And I spot corrected with the Vision Cream Cover and TPO2. Yeah, TPO2, which is the orange corrector. I mix those two together to create my correcting color. And right now I'm just, and inside I also use a Vision Cream Cover, W03, W04, and 07. A tiny bit of N07. N07 is just neutral pretty much. So I don't look too yellow. As you can see, my body is not very yellow. So just a tiny bit of yellow, but not really. So I'm just making sure. I tell you what the struggle is for me with StreamYard. I actually really like StreamYard, but I can't see. I usually use my phone camera for me to look inside as my mirror, but I have to actually use a mirror. So because it's a little too far, I can't see anything. Because I could be cracking and I have no idea. So that would be the only thing. But hopefully you guys can see everything and that my mirror is not in the way. So I'm just pushing in the product because I've been talking and the product has been moving. So you don't want to set creases. And welcome to the people that are coming in. I will check the comments in just a second. And if you hear kids yelling, they have like a prom send off. So I'm assuming they're still outside, you know, yapping away, that kind of thing. So let's see. Face looks flawless. Thank you, Noel. Cass says, so I was late to original meet and greet time, and they invited me backstage after the show and after the second meet and greet to do mine. And the lighting was so white back. Oh, okay. I see. The lighting blew you out. Sorry. And also they requested the hair be out of my face for the photos, and I have a 5 head in them too now, so I'm never posting them. Mirror's not in the way. Okay. Thank you. Prom is a great event. Prom can be stressful. But yes, prom is a great event. I wonder why they requested for you to not have your hair in your face. That's interesting. What if you liked it like that? Was the picture for them or for you? I'm confused. Because if it's for you, why didn't they allow you to have I'm just curious to know. You don't have to answer if you don't feel comfortable to answer. I blame my Uber driver for being late. Don't you just love Uber? Don't you just love it? So I'm prepping What am I using? The Nestamyrix Evolution powder. This is the translucent. This is 01. And I'm not going to tip it over, but this is the lid of what it looks like. Here you go. And then this is the lids here. And of course, we're prepping not for cocaine. So we don't want a whole bunch of powder on the brush. Want to look kind of like that. And of course, mind you, I'm still talking, so I still have to push in the products again, but that's okay. My brush is ready to go. So as soon as I push it in, I'm going to press and roll that powder underneath my eyes. Now, do I always press and roll? No. This is just one of the techniques that I typically do, but you can use I use a powder puff to do that as well. It just all depends. If it's me, it just all depends what I feel like doing and what's clean, to be honest with you. My powder puff is not clean, so I didn't want to put a dirty powder puff on my face, put it that way. And now for my clients, it all depends on what kind of skin that they have. So if they have like super dry skin, tight to the touch skin, and I've tried my best to keep it hydrated throughout like skin prep and everything like that, I'm going to use a brush over a powder puff, only because I don't want it to be I don't want the powder puff to grab onto that product too much. So that's why I wouldn't use a powder puff, because I don't want it to be super mattifying while I'm applying. So I am pressing and rolling up underneath my eyes. I'm going to check the chat as I see it moving. If you feel like you didn't put enough on, like you can tell that you missed some spots, just go back and hit those spots, because if it's not set properly, it's not going to be in your favor. You're probably going to melt. That's where I'm at with that one. You're probably going to melt. Let's see. He got pulled over on the way to the event with me in the vehicle. Now that's just childish, because what? And then I don't think you should have even paid for that ride. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Noah. Went from being there at 6 to getting there 30 minutes after the show started. The show started at 7:30. Listen, I did rate my Uber driver 5 stars and tip though. You rate what? You gave him 5 stars? Oh my gosh. Then I immediately deleted the Uber app. I didn't mean to really like laugh like that, but I can just see you. I see you just doing all of that you just mentioned. That's so funny. All right, going back to the mirror, because like I said, can't see. So I'm pushing in my forehead because there's lines up there. Yeah, pushing in my forehead, also relaxing my forehead while I'm doing that. And while I am powdering my forehead as well, relax. This is, I think, the part that I have to remind my clients to do, to relax their forehead. Because in the past, I wouldn't pay attention to that. And it's like track lines coming across their forehead. So I just tell them to relax try to relax throughout the entire service, of course, but both of us get to talking and I'm not paying attention to their facial expressions. So try to relax for yourself. Try to relax your face and your forehead. I powder over my brows because I don't like a wet brow look. It's a pet peeve of mine. So if you do, more power to you. More power to you. Okay, hopefully, because I saw like my camera started to like blur in and out, which is odd. Never seen that before. Sometimes it'll do that. Oh, you know why? Mirror. Mm. Fun times. So anyways, they wanted to hear out my face for their photos for the tour promo since I did sign off on being posted. Oh, okay, got it. I didn't know they would be taking the photos on my phone at the same time though. Oh. So now I'm looking at the tour cameras and phones, and the person I saw is looking at my phone for all the photos. He went through your phone? No one ever told me to switch to my phone though. This is odd. Girl, where'd you go? What was the concert? Who was singing, rapping? What's the other genre? That's about it. Singing or rapping. Who was doing all of that? I'm just prepping and powdering the rest of my face. Nothing new yet. But how are you guys doing? I didn't say any of that yet. How are you guys doing? Are you guys okay this week? Or the week that just passed? I'm just lightly powdering the rest of my face. Now listen, if I was going to a concert, baby, I would be powdered down, okay? Because just as much as the entertainer needs to be prepped and set and unmovable, so does I. If I was ever to go to a concert, baby, listen. I don't want sis to move at all, okay? So, but since we're not gonna go that we're not gonna be that extra. Want to sweat to stay in, well, not the sweat, but you want the makeup to stay in place. Sweat is gonna sweat, but makeup definitely needs to stay in place. I saw the MILF comedy show hosted by internet mom Ash. She was wonderful. I would go again, but her comedy style may be a little too explicit for some people. I don't know none of those people you mentioned. So yeah, if it's very explicit, like uncomfortably explicit, I'm an awkward person, so I get awkward like that. Like, oh, okay, well maybe that's I don't know. If it's too much and it's like, ugh, yeah, I might as well not go. I might as well not go. So I'm using Yummy Skin Blurring Bond Powder that I used earlier on my face very sparingly. And I am going to use it on my eyes. I'm going to get rid of the oils on my eyes first. I'm going to put this on first, and then we're going to finish the rest. Not the rest of the face, but at least powdering, face powders and stuff. I am just using my finger. You can use a brush too, but it's whatever floats your boat. There's no like particular rule for that. But do know that your fingers have some form of oils on it. So if your fingers are very sweaty and all that, don't opt out for your fingers then. That's my only suggestion. So I'm using mineralized Skin Finish. This is by MAC, of course. This is an oldie but a goodie. I am using different colors underneath my eyes and on my face. Was I figured out which ones I used before? Hold on. Okay, here you go. So I'm going to use, this is Dark Tan. And this one is Medium Deep. So they're like slightly different to create some form of, can I open this or no? Some form of dimension underneath my eyes. Oh, please ignore the sniffling as well. I'm not sick, but I had like spicy chicken thighs tacos earlier before I started the live. And my husband like doused that mug in Cajun seasoning. Oh my gosh. I can taste it. I love spicy food, but Jesus, I didn't eat that much. So now my nose is sniffling. So, but I'm okay. So I'm putting Dark Tan, more so like the highest points of my face. I'm gonna go to the comments in just a second. And at this point you can swipe, but I still like to pat it. It's just a habit. So I'm using Medium Deep now for the outer portions of the highlighted areas. And I'm overlapping Dark Tan, what I put down. Going up here. Nothing too crazy. As always, let's see what you guys are seeing. Through the show, which was fun. The meaning of milk moves throughout the show, though, which was fun. Yeah, I mean, I know what MILF is, hence. But Noel said, I feel you, Britt. I'm the same. You are Noel? I did not think you were. That's funny. Kat said it's not too explicit, but it also does entirely depend on the people in the audience with you. Okay, so they flow with the audience then, which makes sense. It's a lot of crowd work. Let's just say that. What do you mean it's a lot of crowd work? I don't want to say what I think it is, but what do you mean by that? Explain. There are two purposely explicit segments, though. Anyways, great show. Base is flawless. Thank you guys that much. All right. So nothing on the brush. I'm just okay. I'm gonna suck my nose ring out. I'm just making sure everything is blended underneath the eyes, especially, and where I powdered on my forehead. All right. So now the other powder situation, it's going to be from the bronzer that I typically use, which is CoverGirl Cream. I do use another one, but that whole like palette situation is shattered. So I need to buy another one. CoverGirl Queen bronzer is just very typical. It's an oldie but a goodie. And then I'm going to deepen it with MAC's blush in Film Noir. Like I said, I don't use it as a blush unless, it calls for it, but I use it as a bronze contour shade. All right, so I'm putting my bronzer on. I'm putting it a little bit higher. You guys already know why. I put a little bit higher because I like to layer my bronzer and my contour colors. I don't really like to go over. I don't like to use the contour to go over the bronzer because that's kind of defeating the purpose in my eyes. So hopefully you guys can see that. Can you guys see my face? Yeah. Let me see if I can pull this in a little bit closer. I'm waiting for YouTube to catch up. Okay, that's better. All right. And that's the thing, when I get super awkward, I start to like laugh. It's not super uncontrollable, but it can get like that. I'm like, okay. And I notice it happens when, like, let's say if I see a scary movie at a movie theater or even at home. I don't do scary movies, but I've seen them in the past, and if it's like really scary or very suspenseful, I will start laughing. And I mean, it's because like I'm nervous and scared and it's all combined and I just start hysterically laughing, bro. I can't. I cannot. I can't. Hold on, wait. What are y'all saying? You're socially awkward too? Oh my gosh, yes. I'm an introvert as well. That's the thing though. I'm an introvert unless like if I like let's say we all meet up whatever, right? Cuz we've known each other on here for quite a bit. And if we meet up it'll be really awkward, I'm gonna be honest, cuz we haven't met up in person yet. But after warming up, like I was like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, that'll be cool. Like it would be such a random switch. It's like kind of introvert and extrovert on the same like wavelength is very awkward. But yeah. Also, there was a segment called Go Girl Get Up where people submitted anonymous stories and she would react to them, and it was really fun. Oh, okay. I'm probably not doing it justice. I'm an introvert too, but the show isn't too nerve wracking. I'm socially awkward and an introvert. Like, I'm not the person you want to meet in person. Interesting. Why would I not want to meet you in person? Did you go to the show by yourself? That's something I cannot do. I can't go. The only place I can really go to by myself is to go shopping. Other than that, other than that, no. You know what I forgot? I forgot to put on the cream bronzer. You can still put it on top of powder though. Which is why another reason why I love Vanessa, because can't do that with everything. I can really only shop, to my knowledge, grocery shop by myself. Other than that, like if we going out, I need people to go out with. Some people, like people that I know. So I'm using Danessa Myricks Balm Contour. This is Deep One. No, I forgot something. And so now you're gonna see me use it over powder. So I'm pretty much mimicking what I just did with the CoverGirl Queen bronzer. This is Deep One. Hopefully that mirrors something. Because I'm like, why is this looking supernatural? I know why now. I know why. But yeah, if it's like an event or in this case, since we're doing an inspired look for a concert, anything that has like you have to put so much effort into, nope. I need to go with somebody. Don't catch me by myself. A party, a wedding. I can't go by myself. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. I'm not the one. It'll be me being quick to say no. Or just, I would tell you, it's so bad to say this, but I'll say something like, yeah, I'll go, I'll meet you there. Yeah. Or not meet you there, but I'll go. Yeah. And if I can't find anybody to go with, I'm not going. I'm not going. Nope. This is deep two. This is what she looks like. I'm not even going to put myself through that. Nope. Deep two is going to go directly underneath, but I'm overlapping deep one a little bit so it doesn't look like stairs. So it's like directly underneath, not too much into the hollow of my cheeks yet, just right, like almost right above it. So yeah, you can ask my mom, like, oof. I literally have to, even if I have to go somewhere with somebody, I have to, especially like if it's a networking event or I literally have to rethink every move that I'm gonna be doing over there, every move, every typical move or what I'm gonna say. It's very dumb. Now I've gotten better. I'm gonna be honest with you, since teaching often now from like being a cosmetology instructor from before and all that. That has helped a ton. But baby, used to be very bad. Like bad, bad. I'm just blending it out before I move on to deep three. So if you're anything like that, we are one. We are one. I get you. Okay. I get you. I get you. Okay, what y'all saying? I went to a show by myself because I was not asking anyone to go with me, given how wild some people can be that go to the shows. And that would be the number one reason why I was go with somebody, because I don't want anything happening to me and I could have prevented it, if that makes any sense. So you were able to move seats freely throughout the show though. Interesting. So like in the middle row, almost entirely by myself. Sorry, I'm being fed now, but still watching. I just love that. I love when you say that, Noe. I should probably get fed, but I need to find an imaginary man to feed me first because I'm not finding a real one anytime soon. What's going on, Peach? Not you clocking these people, 7 watching and 3 likes. But I love you that you said that. Thank you. But yes, please like and subscribe, especially if you like what you see. All right, so moving on to deep three. Deep three is more, for me, it's more of a contour color. So, ooh, let's use the wrong brush, child. All right, so I'm putting deep three in the hollow of my cheek. As you can see, it looks like I already did it there, but not really. It's just a little bit of the residue from deep two. And I'm not coming all the way down. I'm just going to come in a tiny bit. Come in a tiny bit. You see that? And I'm gonna just push up, like flick it up into deep 2 and deep 1 to create that gradient dimension layered effect. And I don't come in if you already know this, but if you don't, I don't come all the way in because I don't want my face to look too masculine. But to each his own. That's if that's what your heart's desire is to look, then do so. Do so. I'm putting a tiny bit at the temples to create dimension there as well. I could come across the hairline, like exactly where my hair touches. That's what I'm touching to create dimension there. We also call it burning the edges. Burning the edges. That's just it. If you feel like you lost any highlight, center action, then you can always go back and reinforce what was lost. Makeup is just a product, so you can always fix it. Boom, and that's it over powder. Cute, cute, like nothing ever happened. All right. Now, since we laid down cream, again, then we're going to go back to the powder to reinforce everything. Use a different brush this time so it doesn't get too muddy. I'm using the CoverGirl Cream Bronzer. CoverGirl Queen Bronzer. And I'm literally just following the same steps with 2 powders this time. So I was looking at her looks a little bit earlier today and yesterday, and her looks for the tour so far. And it's not like any other tour looks, I'm gonna be honest with you. They don't stand out as much, but they're definitely on brand. It's she typically she typically does very, I wouldn't say extreme looks, but they're very creative, like in a sense of color choices, compared to what she's got going on, or lip choices, etc. Right? This time it's not like that. It's very on brand, very soft glam, natural, um, very play on neutrals, slight shimmer here and there. Who knows? Who knows if things are going to change? But so far in the beginning of her tour, that's what it's been. But it makes sense. I wouldn't expect nothing else because her costumes are the same. Her costumes are very chill and everything. So let's see. Anyways, what's your favorite song off of Cowboy Carter? See, I haven't listened to the whole album. Oh, I see. I don't mean physically wild, but I mean the stories shared can be wild. But as far as songs, from what I've heard, see, I'm a dancer at heart. I've been dancing all my life, so I hear the beat first before I hear the lyrics. So I love Buckin'. I'm pretty sure it's not called that, but I love that song. There was another one. Oh, yeah, I like that one. Those two for sure. And the Levi's jeans is really catchy and it's easy to remember. Um, Jolene because it's old school. And that's about it. That's about it. That's as far as I know. I'm pretty there's way more songs of what I mentioned, but those are the ones that really stand out to me. It probably won't change because she doesn't have alternate costume choices. Oh, okay. Well, the costume that I saw that was really cool was that dress. Um, that dress that changes. Uh, I'm assuming it's some kind of technology that's on it that's helping it to change the color and the scheme and the theme of the dress, which is really really dope. So anyway, so I'm going to do my noses with a blending brush with CoverGirl Queen. So the look that I am going to do, so I'm gonna put a little twist to it, is she was wearing a all white, I want to say like bodysuit, and then she had on white chaps with strings or tassels, I guess, at the end of it. It like covered her butt and then covered her legs, etc. And it's so soft, but it's so pretty. I was like, yes. So I'm definitely gonna do that. So, but with the little twist, I wanted to either put as my, I don't want to do like a wing liner, but probably underneath my eye, do like a denim bluish kind of eye underneath. I think that would be pretty. So her eye was really bronzed out though. So that's what we're doing. We're taking a blending brush and I am going to just cat eye shape using the bronzer, going above my crease. This eye is not going to take long. So, what time is it? 9:48. Doing good. Doing good. And then this nude that she had was a warm nude type of tone. So I was thinking maybe like a almost like a slight hue of peach or something. We'll see. We shall see. Because you know, me and lips is a trust the process. So yeah, that eye was pretty bronzed out. To check the comments. So everything that I am using or that I have used so far, I'm going to put it in my shop my so you guys can grab and go because I wasn't sure what products I was going to grab except for the typical products that I use. So look out for that. Ooh, let's see. What are you guys saying? Thank you, Peach, for putting the links and stuff, especially my service page and my channel. She has three to five main costumes, but no alternative choices for those. Okay. Oh, yeah, like she typically does in her tours. Interesting. Like for example, Taylor had 2 to 13 alternative versions of each outfit with different makeup looks for each main outfit choice she had on the Eras tour. Okay. Mother Pat was behind the Eras tour though, so that's probably why the makeup changed up the way it did. Oh, nice. Oh, she grabbed a real one. She grabbed a real one, honey. Okay, so I'm looking for a more warmer brown, and this is from Vuset. Vuset. Wow, I'm at Viseart right here, and then I might. No, we'll stick with this for now. It doesn't come off warm on the camera, but it is pretty warm in person. So using the same blending brush, going a little bit above the bronzer that I just laid down because I want that warmth to seep through, especially the outer edges. And if you know anything about Viseart eyeshadows, they're very soft and they're not powdery. They're buttery, baby, buttery. It's so good. Yes. That's a nice warmth right there. Okay. Hmm. I'm mixing that brown with a tap of this apricot orange situation. Just a tap, not too much. And it's going above just for a wash of that color. That's really pretty. And that's also Viseart colors too. That apricot color. And her the outer edge, it's not really too deep. It's just a darker brown than what I've been working with, but it's not like super, super dark, which I really appreciate because everything don't need to be that dark to look like something, you know? So we're going to play with this brown first and then mix it with this brown. For the outer edge, I'm going to use what am I going to use? I'll probably start with this blending brush. This is a bit shorter than the one I've been using, but it's not as fluffy. This is the Morphe M433. Nothing too crazy. It just works. Nothing too crazy. So I'm going to focus that on the outer edge and come in just a tad bit on the crease. See, it's pretty. This is a Viseart color as well. So pretty. I'm gonna blow that out some. I'm gonna check the comments a little bit. Hopefully you guys don't hear my stomach. That's terrible. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying before I keep going. Hey Dan Brown, when is it starting? When is what starting? The Cowboy Carter tour already started. Yes, she didn't. She just did LA. True. Is it starting right now? So, yes, but it all depends on the state and the city that you're in. Tickets are starting at $10 to $20 and go up to 1,400. $10 to $20 is wild. Like, where are you sitting with paying that much? Paying that less. She's not selling out a lot of places this tour though. Interesting. Thank you, son. Welcome back. Also, my favorite song off Cowboy Carter is Second Most Wanted. I need to hear what that is. I would love to know. I would love to know. Okay, so this brown is cute. Or we're going to deepen it slightly with this other brown. Hold, please. I'm going to mix this brown and this brown together. The other one is just a little bit cooler. Just a tiny bit to give it some dimension. And to fill in, there's like a slight gap right there. So I'm filling that in as well. Just a little bit. That's pretty. And I'm going to smoke that out a tiny bit out here. Just to elongate my eye in that corner. You guys, there's 18 more days left till school gets out. I am so excited. I am so excited. These kids are like, Miss Hamilton, are you gonna miss us? It'd be the bad ones that be asking me that. But that's the bad ones be letting you down, okay? They may get on your nerves, but those are the ones that love you down. I'm telling you. Bodyguard was a close second. Now I can't. I recently played Bodyguard because I was choosing a song to go on my reel. I've heard Bodyguard before, but I'm trying to remember what it actually sounds like. So forgive me. Forgive me. All right, so now we're going to do the lid, and it's just gonna be like a tannish color. Nothing too crazy, but I don't want it to be too dark because we're using a topper from Janessa Marks, and I want to make sure that you can actually see it. So I'm going to grab this one. If I'm not feeling it, then I'll top it with this. This is Viziart color too. I'm slightly overlapping on the browns that we laid down. So yeah. Cute. So far. So who knows why I still haven't been to a concert at my big age. because like, we weren't allowed to go to concerts. That wasn't something that we were allowed to do as kids. So it was just I got so accustomed to not going. And my husband was like, "You're at your big age. I'm gonna need you to just find a concert you actually want to go to." so so I don't know what I want my first concert to be, but we shall see. I like anything old school R&B, so I need to see like when an old school R&B artist comes so I can go. So I can live my dream. So I'm taking this blending brush, nothing on it. I'm just blending the edges just to make sure there isn't harsh demarcation lines before I put the topper on. Okay, what are you guys saying before I move on? Let's see. So Beyonce is in hot water because allegations came forward that she was had brought fans that were minors to male celebrities for a certain thing to happen. What? Hold on, let me read that again. So Beyonce is in hot water because allegations came forward that she had brought fans that were minors to male celebrities for a certain thing to happen. Interesting. Instead of the cases going forward, Jay-Z decided to talk a big game and say that he wanted everyone who was coming forward to have their names publicly shown. And then, like a week later, settlements were made. Ooh. And apparently, they were trying to sue for that settlement money back. Interesting. And also, this is a country album, and most of her fans are probably not country enjoyers. So that's probably why she isn't selling this tour out. Hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. Now, I did not know anything about any allegations, to be honest with you, about that, which is so that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, I'm trying to remember where that topper shade is. So I'm looking. I think it's Angels. Hold on, I'm looking. Or is it Protected? Okay, so this is Lightwork Volume 5. And I'm going to swatch, here it is right here. I'm going to swatch Protected and show you guys what that looks like. Protected is cute. Hold on. Yeah, Protected is real cute. So Protected is right here. Okay, Protected is definitely not a topper, but she's like, I want to be white, I want to be purple, I want to be silver. It's cute. It's a cute shift, but it is not it doesn't really go with what I'm thinking of doing. This one is Lightwork Volume 4 palette from Danessa Myricks. And this is a topper, I believe. It's called Angels. So I'm going to swatch her. Oh, Angels is thick. Ooh, this is real silvery. One of these mugs was a topper. That does not look like a topper at all. This one is silver. Wait. One of these doggone ones was topper. Let me look at the other Lightworks. Doesn't have it in here. Like does. No, like does like white. Oh, it's actually like silver. Hold please. Hmm. I'm gonna look to see what you guys are saying because I can see not sun, Peach saying to do both. I can see it in my spirit. Do both. Oh, I found the topper finally. Okay, so the topper is what I didn't think was gonna be. It's resilient. And this is definitely the topper. This is Resilient right here. You can barely see it. I put on another layer so you can see. See, these two is too much, especially this one. Always do both. I can see that in my phone. That's so funny. But this topper, topper is giving. Hold on, let me read. These toppers be stronger than some brands' glitters. Listen, when in doubt, do both. Let's play with the topper because that's what I had in mind. Um, let's see. I can't believe you can't believe that you've seen old school R&B acts before me. Um, yeah. I mean, at this age, at almost 36, you would think I would go and see a concert. I just got so accustomed to it at a young age of not being allowed to go. So I never even bothered looking at ticket prices. Like, it wasn't something that I was accustomed to looking at. So my friends and my husband are like, I'm gonna drag you to a concert. So yeah, my friends are like, you need to go. Like, you are freaking 35, bro. Which I agree. It's not saying like, hey, I can't go because my parents said so. Not at this age, obviously. But what I'm saying is just I gotten so used to just not going. I bothered looking at a ticket. Because in my head, I'm like, all the ticket prices are high as hell. So I can't even afford it. So that was without me even looking, that was my initial thought. So I'm going to use Resilient, same brush I was using to lay down on my lid. Sorry if you hear my daughter. She's not feeling well. She's been like on and off for like 2 months of not feeling good. Daycare woos. So Beyonce had like this pretty like topper, like iridescent topper over that tan lid. It was so gorgeous. I was like, "Ooh, sweet, sweet Jesus." But her topper was more on the gold and white iridescent colors, which is fine because I wanted to have like this blue jean color anyway. So I was like, that goes. The color that I'm using goes. So it is what it is. Oh, why are you crying, girl? So I'm putting that all over that brightened lid part that I laid down. I'm going above my crease a little bit to elongate this way. Pretty, pretty. Use SeatGeek, and also I don't want to know or need to know, but some bank and cars have financial benefits to going to concerts. Okay, cool. SeatGeek. Interesting. That's what you use to purchase tickets? I'm just making sure it's added because I feel like it is not. Okay, now I am going to smoke out the bottom. I'm going to use the browns, the soft browns again. Not the dark ones, but the soft ones. And then because I'm possibly going to go into some blues. So I'm going to start with the bronzer first. The CoverGirl Clean Bronzer that I used earlier. start with that. And then we are almost done with the eyes, and then the face. We're gonna finish off the face, and then that is it. Oh, and the lips. The but yeah, I want to at least go once in my life. That'd be awesome. Now I've been to like lounges and but nothing where like an artist has been has been that I've enjoyed. So or artists have been period. So yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited to just explore that part of music and entertainment. Hmm. What do you guys see? You can view tickets for almost anything on SeatGeek, sports games, concerts, and other events. Okay. And I'm assuming since, excuse me, since you're telling me it's legit, because I know like from working with what you call it, working at a movie theater, you buy it from other places, and um we used to tell them that like it's subject to the times and seats and rooms are subject to change because it's not like the main, you know, place you would purchase your tickets. So and it would change on that. It would change on the bad. So I used to tell them don't use that at all because they would use it and they would get pissed off at us, and we're like, well, that's not what we suggest, but here we are. Here we are. That's the only reason why I was asking. Oh, what are y'all saying? Um, hey Sylvia. Oh, I was so glad you'd be able to catch my live too. Look at you, me being on your mind, girl. You can also put your location in and see the closest dates to your location. Interesting. Hey son, yes, loving this look. Um, if I were to see Beyonce in concert, it wouldn't be this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I honestly prefer her older songs over her some of her newer songs, to be honest. Not like super old. I mean like before, maybe before Renaissance. I love some of the Renaissance songs, but not all. Not I can care less for some of them. That's just my opinion. Okay, so I need to find some blue before I darken like around the top layer of my eye. So I'm looking for a good blue, like a denim-ish. I think I have this is pretty too. This one is from the Lightwork 5 palette. We'll see. It's like blue and it shifts from blue to this like slight teal. It's pretty. It's cute. Let me see if I have something else. Now, this isn't denim. This is very dark blue. I don't know if I want to go that dark. So we're going to do this one from the Lightwork 5 palette. It's called Strong. I don't know if you can see that shift. It's like a denim blue to this teal color. You guys are looking at the shift when it's teal. So yeah. So let's play, shall we? Since that's what we're here to do. Once I get the get what I need, that'd be wonderful. Here we go. She is not happy. What's up, baby mama? So nothing too crazy. I'm just chasing it underneath my eye. I'm going underneath my lashes so it's not like flicking off of my lashes. Make sure it's not going in my eye either. I think, oh yeah, I do have a blue. Is it open? Ah, this one broke. Damn it. Oh no, I have a blue. Here we go. What happened to the lid? So this is a liner from Jordana. I think this is in Walgreens or something like that. I like to use this in my waterline, so I'm gonna put that in my waterline. Oh, also, if you have like yellowish eyes, like it's giving yellow eyes, please don't put blue on the bottom lash line. That's not cute. It will immediately come off green. Your eyes will come off straight green up in this mug. Please don't. Just to save from how it's gonna look for real, for real. So I'm going to deepen, well, not deepen, but smoke out a little bit more. A bigger brush, just a tiny bit underneath here. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but I'm sorry if you can. Mom, life is real. Let me check the comments before I keep going. I'm waiting for Beyonce to return to any sound that she's had from Dangerously in Love Renaissance. Right. I like country music, but I don't think it suits Beyonce. And apparently her next album will be rock and or death metal. If it's death metal, you can tune me out. I don't do death metal at all. Sorry for the ones that love it. I love to hear a beat. I don't know. I'm a dancer, so I can't dance to death metal. So I'll probably be turned out for that one as well. If you have yellow eyes, get checked by a doctor. Yes, also if you do have yellow eyes, um, please get checked. That means you have a condition that I can't think of the name of, but yes. All right, so I'm using the Groundswork palette and I'm going to go into this black and brown together and I'm going to um, smoke out around my lash line once I find the brush I need. Here we go. Death metal is crazy for Beyonce. I hope not. She can miss me with that one. I'm doing like a baby wing. And I'm going to smoke that out just a tiny bit, not too much. I think we just gotten so used to Beyonce not even tapping into country that I I appreciate that she's doing country because it it resembles where she's from, right? Um and I like the twist that she put on some of the songs that she has. I just it's just not an album I'm like head over heels for. So yeah, I love her old creative songs. Using a pencil brush, the smaller one, to smoke it out. I didn't put any product on it. I'm just slightly smoking that line out. Okay, cute. All right, so let's do these brows. I'm gonna brush up my brows and then we're gonna quickly fill them in. Using Groundswork again, I'm going to use this brown and this black. This black is just to create like these little highlight dimensional strokes in the brows. The brown is really what's going to shape it. So this is just the brown first. I feel like I accidentally hit the black, but that's okay though. How much your battery is running low? How? My laptop. Where's that put the cord for that? Oh, mess around. I won't be able to read your comments. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. I'm waiting. I already read that. Okay. Yellow eyes are a sign of jaundice. Yes, exactly. Or you're going through early stages of organ failure. Failure. Yep. It's also something else too. Oh my gosh, what is it? I can't. Peach, I'll send you a DM, but I can't remember the other thing that of why your eyes can yellow. I forgot. I forgot, and it's gonna kill me. Let me hold on. Eyes yellowing, yellowing. Jaundice. There was something else I can't remember. I can't remember the other thing, but it was something. Okay, well, the Renaissance trilogy is about taking back genres that Black artists heavily contributed to. So Act One was house and dance pop. Act Two was country and blues. Act Three is just allegedly going to be rock and death metal. Hopefully, it's just no, not Yellow Fever. I can't think of it. I can't think of the name. It has nothing with the word yellow in it. Um, hopefully it's just rock. I can get down with rock now. Rock is very old school. Not that I over here choose to listen to rock as an option, as my everyday choice of music option, but I do know rock songs. But yeah, the Act One, Act Two, Act Three, that does make sense now that you said that. But death metal, no, baby. You can leave that one all the way out. Or if you're including death metal, baby, let's hope it makes the beat makes sense. It really doesn't with death metal, but here we are. Here we are. We're almost done with these brows. Time is at 10:30. Been on for an hour and a half. Not too shabby. Okay. This side is not as dark as the other side, or it's not as filled in as the other side, I should say, in the font. I'm surprised my mama's on. She must have fell asleep. She's like a night owl. Okay, moving back to long. We'll do the lashes. Probably off camera. We'll see. I gotta wake up early for church tomorrow. All right, so to offset this blue, Thank you, son. Sickle cell. Thank you, Susan. That is exactly what I was trying to find. That's exactly it. Sickle cell. Yes. Thank you so much. Billy Rubin is another one, but that wasn't what I was thinking. Oh, I was thinking of sickle cell. Also, Beyonce said she would like to do K-pop album at one point. Crickets. Nah, you just doing too much. But I guess I love K-pop, but what does K-pop have that Beyonce doesn't already do on a pop beat other than the Korean language? You love the pop of blue? Appreciate that. Okay, so to play around with some color theory, we're going to dive into orange blushes. Orange and what color is this? Is this red velvet? That's maybe a tad bit of red velvet for the flow of colors, I should say. So let's play. I'm going to use this one as like a base. This is Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder in Spice Latte. Um, she's pretty brown, but it's like this, I wouldn't really call it too much terracotta. It's more of like this bronzy, warm brown. So I'm going to use that to see what comes up on my face. And then we'll play with other colors. I'm going to put this one though. I'm thinking of, wait, do I want to put it towards the front or to the back? To the front. I'm going to tell you why, because you're probably not going to see it at all to the back because this is darker back here than up here. So we're going to put it towards the front. And I'm going straight in the front only because, as you can see, I can't go wrong with that particular color. It's not too far from my skin tone. So even if I feel like I use too much, it's not going to be. And that's really pretty, actually. Oh, that's cute. And it's really buildable. That's pretty. Okay, what is this? Okay, spice latte. Huh. Spice latte is cute. Look at that. That is so pretty. It's like she wants to be natural, but not really. Love that. Look at that. So pretty. I will literally wear this on its own. And it's so pretty against the blue. Okay. I'm having too much fun with this one. Okay, so then I'm going into Makeup Forever HD Skin and Glow palettes. HD Skin Blush and Glow palette. I'm sorry. I'm going to go into this orange here. And then I'm going to use Sweet Water by Danessa Myricks. I'm going to show you what it looks like once I open it. Okay. This is what it looks like. So it's pretty orangey. What are you guys saying? I keep up with celebrity gossip, so y'all don't have to. I can care less for I can care less for gossip, period. But celebrity gossip, I can care. Yeah. Love this and creme brulee. That's the one that I need because creme brulee on you, son, is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Mm. I was just about to say Sons and Nessa's senses are tingling. That's funny. I know that blush works so well with that pop of blue. Color theory, girl. Color theory, girl. Okay, so I'm using that orange I was telling you about in the Makeup Forever palette, and I cannot see. Hold on 1 second. I pull out this mirror. I'm gonna put it next to the Spice Latte. I'm gonna bring it up close to the eye area as well. That is so pretty. And that Janessa Myers color is gonna be really nice too next to it because it's also glowy. Listen. I'm overlapping that first color as well. My hair is in my way. Hold on. All right, and then Sweetwater by Janessa Myers. This is their Duet Balm. And it gives that skin glass or glass skin glow. This one just has color behind it. So I'm gonna put that one towards the back. And I'm bringing it close to my eye area so that it has warmth and it doesn't look like it doesn't belong there. So pretty. I put a lot right there. That's okay though. Blend it out with the brush. What is on my nose? It's like tickling my nose. A piece of hair sticking out. I don't know. What is that? I don't know. Just cleaning my ring. All right, moving on. Cute. All right, so that is it for blush. Okay, what you got saying? I need this. Sweetwater is so pretty. It is so pretty. It's not sticky either. You can use it anywhere on the face. And that after book today, but I need this. After book, in debt after book today. What you mean? All right, so we're moving on to lips. This is the one I can't see the name for, but this is a NYX brown, like a dark brown pencil. It's going on its last leg, clearly, right? That's okay. So I'm gonna line her. Line my lips. Okay, so now I'm going to find or create like a newish pinky, not too pink, more, not pink, I'm sorry, peach. Pinky. Peach color. That's what I'm gonna do to go with the color scheme that I got going on. It only makes sense. So whatever. All right, let's see. That. What the? One job. Something fell. Something fell. I don't know what though. Shut. Okay, let's see what that. Ooh, that's cute. Okay. Um, where's that lip brush? Where are thou? Oh, here we go. What you guys are saying before I put this on? So across the US, Canada, and Mexico, today was Free Comic and Independent Book Day. Interesting. And I went ham getting me some books and comics. Was it also on sale? Since it's like that type of day, or they don't do that? I'll grab a little bit more. I would like a crack at it right now, but line my lips one more time. Slightly crack addict, but it will all come together. Trust the process. What you guys think before I stop? Thank you, Noel. Let's see. So the way it works is that for every 2 books purchased, you get a free book plus. Everything is 50% off. Dang, I know you went in. Oh my gosh, it's basically Black Friday in the book world. Interesting. Bigger retailers like Target and Barnes don't do deals today though, and just say the deals for Black Friday. Oh, I got 42 books today. I may have gone ham, but I'll read them. How much did you pay? How much did you end up paying altogether? Would love to know. Thank you guys. Okay, I'm gonna put a gloss over. What's left of this gloss, to be honest with you. This is from Milani. I clearly use it a lot. This is Peach. I'm sorry, Prismatic Peach. This is their Keep It Full lip gloss. Really pretty. This is the gloss here. So it complements the tones very well on the lip. That's such a pretty lip. I gotta do that lip often. That's cute. Okay, now let me get to this mascara. Get this off my hand first. What time is it? 10:47. We can slap on the lash. 140. See, that's really great for 42 books. 140 is nothing. I did also pay for books to be signed if the author was there to sign those. So realistically, it would have been 130. Okay. Milani's lip glosses are goated though. Listen, okay. Top 15 lip gloss formula of all time for sure. Top 10 from the drugstore easily. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't feel like what a drugstore gloss should feel like. Does that make sense? It's not sticky. It's very, I don't know. It's just not cheap feeling. I don't know how to explain that, but it doesn't feel cheap. All right, so let me put on mascara and then on the bottom lash line, and then we'll put falsies on the top. I can't see. I'm struggling. I was gonna try to use see if I can come close up to it. Nope, absolutely not. You know, it would have been dope if I had blue mascara. I don't feel like being that creative with the blue that I do have. That's not a mascara, so we're not even gonna try because I'm going straight to bed. If I had like a blue color fix, that would have been nice, but yeah, I don't feel like going all that. Sometimes I just when I feel the laziness coming, just get it in a tube. Get me in a tube and I'll use it. But other than that, no, no, no. Okay, get these lashes on and then we are done. I can find them. There we go. You guys see. Yeah. I need to get some more Milani glasses. This is like their lip plumper one. And I think I said this before, but you don't feel tingling, but you do feel like some type of peppermint sensation, but that's about it. But it's not, it doesn't feel like your lips is enlarging or anything like that. So if you don't like a peppermint feel, um, it's like you're eating a peppermint. If you don't like that type of feeling, um, in your mouth or on your mouth, don't get it. But other than that, it's just like a slight peppermint. It's not dramatic. 'Cause I know like some lip plumpers that are glosses could be the most. I've had burning sensations when I was younger. Not too young, but when they started that whole lip plumping situation, I had um I had it burning. I had to take it off. I'm like, the hell? And it was just me not reading. I didn't know it was a lip plumper until I read it after I felt what it was doing. I'm like, okay, yeah, never again. Because why are we burning? Why are we burning? I'm gonna read in just a second. I will just put this glue down. Sorry, I'm quiet. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so and you've been here watching me. Don't be a spectator. Like and subscribe. Oh, and Noe, I cannot wait till I'm able to get the Lashify. I won't forget to use your code too. But I just know that would do everything for me. As far as like just having these lashes already there. And I hope it's promoted to moms because that is perfect. The Lashify is definitely perfect for moms on the go that still wants to look presentable. They want to look cute. Let me do this one first. Definitely. Look at this. Why are you not attached? I'll deal with that iron a little bit. Yeah, but we are almost done, you guys. I'm almost done with this lash. I'm just fixing this one. Adding more glue. This time I'm going to put it on my lid, close to the lash line where the lashes are going to go. And just attach it. I just have my hair in a ponytail because I was going to retwist my hair today. But what time? Okay. What time? Not with Miss Mama's not feeling well. So there's that. Oh, one more thing. I forgot to use highlight. Look like I already have on highlight, but we're gonna enhance it just a little bit. Let's see. What do I feel like using? Ooh, what about sweet saffron? I'm gonna show you sweet saffron from the Lightwork Volume 2, maybe 2? Yeah, Lightwork Volume 2 palette. This is sweet saffron. Ooh, so pretty. Not this color here, this one right here. So I'm gonna put that on her. I haven't used sweet saffron in a while. I'm excited. This is what she looks like. Punch, okay? I barely tapped my skin. Bring it up here. Just making sure that blends into the skin because it was not doing that. Here we go. That's better. Whatever is left, I'm just putting it on my nose and a tad on my forehead. Okay, now for real then. Super cute. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Okay. 6 people watching, but only 4 likes. Are we playing too much? People are probably tired, girl. It's late. So I understand though. All the book. Hold on, let me go back. Also, if you're curious about the math on the books, it means that each book was roughly $3.05 each. Wow. All the books I got today are usually $5 to $50 starting out. So take that as you will. Is Noe in the room with us? Noe's getting fed, baby. If so, make sure Desi likes Noel. Uh-huh. Beautiful. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Peach. Final look is beautiful. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Peach, for putting up my links. I appreciate you always. And my phone's on 5%, so we got to go for real. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to show you the last look. The last of the look. It was fun. Thank you guys, whoever was tuning in, and if you're watching the replay, welcome. Hopefully you stayed to the end. And yeah, talk to you guys later. On to the next slide. Bye.